Hey guys, before we get started, I fixed the lighting for this one, put it back on white light. We're giving away this non-hollow fossil Hypno. He's in pretty good condition. I think that's just ink on the back from me signing it. He's got I want to say minimal. I'd say it's not a huge amount of whiting. I'd say it's pretty close to minimal, I guess. But it's a non-hollow fossil Hypno. We're going to launch the giveaway as soon as we hit 100 subs. I believe we're like just 20 short of that, something like that. But other than that, this is a really short video. So we're actually starting from the bottom for a reason. So this is just more marketplace stories. I was trying to dig in and find some of my like really crazy ones, but I think I deleted them. They're pretty old. This conversation was back in basically October 12th, and I don't know why people do this. This is like the third or fourth one I've had. Um, and I'm about to show you what I mean. I don't know why people do this. So I, of course, have a listing saying that I buy Pokemon cards. And people, so they start the conversation. They're the gray text on the blue text. And so this person starts off with, hey, I have a Charizard I'm looking to sell. I found it in my old collection. The card is mint. I'm not saying this isn't possible, but I've had this happen like 3 or 4 times, and it's been a first edition Shadowless Charizard, and it happens to look like it's in absolute perfect condition. Um, I get a little excited when I see this. So I reply, do you have a price? Am I on the blue text? And that was my reply. Um, uh, so he had messaged me at basically 1 p.m. that day, and I missed it. I replied back at 9:31 a.m. the next morning. And he's like wondering what you would be willing to pay. I'm certain anyone would be wondering what someone's willing to pay for that if it's a real card. Now, here's why I think this is a scam and why people are doing it, and it gets dangerous. And yes, I would say people are willing to go this far for reasons. So, wondering what you're willing to pay, trying to see, what I'm going to put out there, meaning what I would have on me. Really not familiar with the pricing, but I know this card is valuable. Dude, that's such an easy eBay search for one card. It's one thing like when I'm buying people's binders and like they don't know what they have for a majority of it, because that's a lot of eBay searches to have to learn all those different cards. But someone who has one individual card, one individual item, and they know it's worth money, but they aren't going to take the time to look up on Google how much money it's actually worth. Yeah. So red flags across the board, straight from the start and right here. Me, of course, avoiding the question in terms of what I'd be willing to pay. Well, I'd have to see it in person. It's based on condition of the card. Do you only take cash? So what I say is true, and there's other reasons why I do it. This would be a 2-time meetup, 1-time meetup if I can help it, um, but it's a no-time meetup when they basically say this, unless they're willing to meet me at the bank/police station. Here's why, and this is why I think it's where it gets into the really dangerous realm. This person knows this card is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm willing to bet you this is someone's stock photo from Google. Um, they're posting this. He was probably trying to figure out, this person probably isn't the same terms of an actual seller, so they want to know how much I'm willing to max pay for their item. This person was probably wanting to see what I would bring as an immediate buy and sell with cash, and then basically rob me. We didn't get to set up a meetup location. It went further. Do you have an idea of how much I should bring? Also, is this your only card? Because he said he found it in his old collection. So I was interested to see what the rest of his collection looked like, especially if this was truly his card. And if I wouldn't be able to buy this, I'd like to come with terms with what the rest of his collection is and probably get some of those cards. Because generally, that's just a huge liquid risk asset for me for if this card's in mint, depending on the price they want. And then I sent a question mark. He saw all of this, and this was back on October 12th. Then I did a re-hit up on October 28th, and there was no follow-up. And then I decided right before we started this video I'd go ahead and give him a thumbs up today on November 11th. But I've had no reply. I think he's a scammer. I think he. Let me see what his. I mean, some scammers will have legitimate profiles too, because they don't care. So I mean, it looks like a pretty legitimate profile. I believe he's supposed to be a teacher. He's got 662 friends, but I just don't know. Yeah, he's like the third person too to start off a conversation with specifically this card. I'm okay with meeting cash only, but I will be picking the address, and it will be a police station and or a bank. I generally pick the bank for when I'm selling something and I immediately have the cash checked and the cash verified that it's real and not counterfeit at the bank. But I'd be at the police station for that one. So I don't know. Let me know what you think, whether it's a scam or legit. Thanks. Bye.